자, 이번에 해볼 게임은 바로 호그와트 레거시입니다. 굉장히 유명해서 사실상 이미 다 알려진 게임이죠. 저는 아직 호그와트 계열은 영화밖에 못 봤는데 한번 해보도록 하겠습니다. 개인적으로 기숙사나 그런 건 기숙사 테스트가 있어서 그걸 맞춰가지고 할 예정입니다. 한번 해보도록 할까요? 귀하가 호그와트 마법학교에 5학년으로 입학하게 되었다는 걸 알려드리게 되어서 기쁩니다. 학기는 9월 1일부터 시작될 예정입니다. 저희가 준비한 예비 지원 물품은 성으로 오는 길에 지급될 것입니다. 아시다시피 미성년 마법사의 행동 제한 법령에 의해 17살이 되지 않은 마법사들은 학교 밖에서 마법을 사용할 수 없습니다. 하지만 마법부는 특별한 상황을 고려하여 기숙사 배정일에 맞춰 런던에서 성으로 오기 전까지 엘리자 피그 교수의 지도하에 마법 연습을 하는 것을 허용하기로 했습니다. 이만 줄이겠습니다. 교감 위즐리 교수. 위즐리면 론의 가문인데 론의 가문이 좀 좋은 가문이라는 얘기가 있긴 했었죠. 자, 그리고 5학년으로 제가 입학했다는 건 제가 좀 느리다는 건데 일단 가보도록 하겠습니다. 여캐로 할까 남캐로 할까 진짜 많이 고민을 했는데요. 남캐로 할까? 해리포터 목소리 듣는다는 느낌으로. 여캐가 더 이쁜가? 남캐가 더 이쁜가? 잠깐만요. 죽은 게 그치, 여기 없애는 게 있을 것 같아서. 여캐로 할까요? 어차피 남캐로는 다들 많이 하는 것 같으니까. 오. 눈이 엄청 큰데? 와, 이렇게 하면은 미청년이냐고. 어떡하지? 얼굴 예쁜 거 없나? 이거 아니면은 이거? 얘랑 이거의 차이는 뭐지? 아, 얘가 조금 더 밝네요? 약간 윤곽 있는 게 좋으려나? 눈 색깔은 살짝 밝게? 됐다. 여캐로 한번 해보자. 남캐로는 많이 나오니까. 내 머리가 왜 이렇게 크지? 머리 사이즈 줄여주세요. 머리가 뭔가 크지 않나요? 뭐야? 아, 이건 성별이군요. 이렇게 캐릭터를 설정해도 여캐로 만들 수 있다. 남캐로 만들 수 있다는 거죠. 괜찮은 것 같기도 하고 머리가 좀 큰 것 같긴 한데 아, 대두인가? 대두로 그냥 살까? 여전히 머리가 커 보이는군. 마녀? 여자로 여자 캐릭터 한번 해볼게요. 음성.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
오.
That was quite something. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
이걸로 할까요? 이름은 그냥 제 이름 따오죠? 원스텔로 갑시다. 아! 됐다. 머리가 약간 큰데. 아, 여캐로 할지 남캐로 할지 계속
A few
고민되네.
cobwebs and some dust. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
고민되네. 어두운 색 머리가 잘 어울릴 것 같은데 남캐는 어떻지? 이 캐릭터로 바꿔본다면 살짝 어둡게? 얘도 비슷하구나. 이 얼굴이 그나마 가장 나은데? 안경을 씌워서 가려볼까요? 안경을 씌워서 가리는 걸로. 머리는 이게 제일 나은 것 같은데? 흉터는 없애고 안 건드리는 게 나... 오.
That was quite something. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be... That was quite something.
이걸로 해도 되겠는데? 아, 어떡하지? 남캐도 괜찮아 보이는데 고민되네요. 얼굴은 이게 제일 나은 것 같고. 고민된다. 여캐, 남캐로 가자. 역시 기존에 약간 익숙하던 남캐로 갑시다.
It appears we are almost ready to
피그
depart.
교수님이다.
It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
오, 깜짝아.
Oh, Eleazar!
George,
조지
glad my
오슬이?
rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here.
뭔데요? 알려줘요.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of
아,
rocks.
여기서 이제 호그와트 가는가 보다. 왜 그러시지? 오, 하늘을 나는 마차. 이렇게 시작하는군요. 남캐로 하기 더 잘 된 것 같다는 생각도 드네요. 아발란시? 진짜 해리포터 같은데.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
놀랍게도.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
나
Or
늦각인가?
have I?
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
오,
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery.
아첨해가.
I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
아, 마법부에서 높은 자리군요.
Have you seen this?
고블린 난록과 고블린 반란.
Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat.
선생님?
And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities.
이분 아내가 돌아가셨구나.
Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol. What's
고블린
that
메탈.
glow?
어? 주인공 뭐야?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
나 빛나는 게 보이는데? 열려버렸다.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
뭐야, 왜 드래곤이 나와, 갑자기? 뭐야, 저분 괜찮나? 아이고, 저분 죽었다. 이게 죽음을 본 사람만 볼 수 있는 말이잖아요. 아시오?
The key! Give me your hand!
와, 뭐야. 시작하자마자 그분 돌아가셨어. 학교 가는 길이 쉽지는 않네요.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion.
Wiggenweld.
That stuff will right you in a second.
아, 이걸 먹으면 오,
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor?
뭐야?
Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
아, 그게 포트키였구나.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
오, 뜬금없이 열쇠를 얻었는데 그게 또 포트키여서 다른 데로 이동된 것 같죠? 아, 교수님 빨리 좀 가봐봐요. 오, 뭐야?
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to.
아이고.
If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
좋아요, 갑시다. 피그 교수님을 따라가라. 이게 뭐지? 아, 퀘스트를 보는 법이 이거군요.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for
고대
evidence of
마법의
a
형태에
long-forgotten
관한
form of
증거.
ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
나도 그걸 다룰 수 있는 건가? 고대의 힘? 교수님 빨리 좀
Hogwarts
가요.
Castle was built by and is itself a stronghold of that ancient
고대
magic.
마법의 요새.
I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
어디요? 엄마 왜 이렇게 어지러워?
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is
들어가는
that
건가?
ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing.
아니 내가 깬다고?
Focus on the center.
기본 주문. 아, 오,
Excellent.
R로 움직이는 목표를 선택하고 타겟팅. 뭔 소리지? 와! 미끄러졌어.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
아, 다 부실 수 있네요.
Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
새도 잡읍시다. 아! 미안해.
Ah, up there.
아, 뒤로 가야 돼.
We're close
황량하네.
now. It's just ahead.
날아가야 되나?
Steady yourself. Reparo.
오, 레파로. 이야. 레파로가 수리 주문인 걸로 아는데 딱 수리 돼버리네. 멋있다. 저는 언제 쓸 수 있나요, 교수님?
Almost there.
거의 다 왔다. 우후.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
덤블도어 교수님? 미니맵은 이걸 주변 환경을 보여줍니다. 당신의 현재 목표 지점을 가르쳐준다. 오케이. 이건 뭐지?
Professor, this statue.
이 조각상은 아, 이렇게 생긴 사람의 집이었을지도 모른다.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
벽화.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
저 조각상이랑 똑같이 생긴 사람이 달도 보고 무슨 점성술하는 것처럼 보이네요. 아, 근데 열로는 못 가는구나. 어디 보자. 여기인 것
That
같은데.
enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
그 문양이다.
What's this? Professor Fig!
교수님? 나 맘대로 들어가도 되나? 여기 뭐가 있어요, 교수님. 누가 숨 쉬어.
Odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room?
어머, 안
I
보이세요?
don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name?
What in Merlin's name이래.
Godric's heart.
고드릭의 심장?
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
왜 여기?
Hello?
실례합니다. 설마 그린고트 그 은행인가?
It can't be. Just a moment.
뭐지?
Oh. Where are we here? Welcome to Gringotts
맞네.
Visiting Bank.
그린고트
Vault
은행이구나.
number 12, I presume.
12번?
Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
근데 어떻게 금고 12번인지 바로
This
알지?
way, then. Stay close.
오호.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
오. 뭔가 빠른데?
Are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are
어디 뭐.
private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take
Wow.
a breath.
A what?
안 돼!
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
아, 그런
These are
마법이군.
the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
12문 금고가 가장 오래된 금고 중에 하나인가 봐요.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
정찰을 한번 하고 가네.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
나 못
Like
봤는데.
the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
그 고블린 나쁜 고블린 아닐까요? 그 용처럼? 무서운데?
Here we are.
여기도 이상한 소리 나.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
아니요. 이야.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
원래 손톱으로 열던데 이거는 열쇠로 여네요. 이건 뭐지? 어이, 웬 상자가. 아유, 저 좀 갑시다.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
아,
Wait!
문까지 닫는구나.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected.
괜찮으세요? 저기
Let me
문.
think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
잠깐만, 죄송해요, 다시. 아, 이걸 제가 움직여야 되는군요. 아, 잘못했어. 내가 움직였어야 되는지 몰랐어. 오케이. 제대로 한다, 이제는. 아. 빨리.
Revelio. There. I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
방금 번개 같은 게 쳤는데? 오.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
가봅시다. 오!
Lumos!
와, 빛나는 마법.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
조심조심 갑시다.
Revelio.
나도 마법 도와줄게요. 아무것도 없는데?
I see something
Oh.
up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
달리기는 못하나? 오!
What happened?
뭐야 이게?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
여기 바닥에 묻혀 있는
I
거.
see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
근데
It
모양이
is.
반대인데?
The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
아, 내가 써야 되네. 오케이, 이번엔 한 방에 합시다. 오케이, 끝. 루모스. 지팡이를 빛내게 하는 주문인 루모스를 획득하였고 자동으로 주문 세트에 추가되었습니다. 루모스는 들고 있는 지팡이 끝부분을 빛나게 해서 어두운 장소를 밝혀줍니다.
Lumos.
Well done.
오,
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
오, 엥? 어? 잠깐만요. 저 아직 신입생이야. 아, 프로테고 이거 뭐야? 프로테고 이거. 오. 앞에 뭐가 생기네. 맞을 때쯤 되면은. 때리고 스투페팔. 날 한 명만 때린다. 한 명만 더. 오케이, 이제 싸우는 법을 알겠어요. 3400 뭐야? 교수님 공격력이 장난 아닌데?
Stay close.
네.
Lumos. Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
빛이 빛나는데 여기로 가니까?
What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Revelio.
오, 저기 앞에 뭐 있다. 잠깐만.
Lumos.
응? 상자가 있네.
That's where they're leading me. That glow again.
오케이. 근데 상자를 포기할 순 없어요. 네. 오케이, 그러면 레벨리오 한 번 더 써서
Lumos.
주변에 상자가 있는지 한 번만 더.
Lumos.
오케이. 또 있어.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
판점에서 이렇게 서
Seems I have
있다니.
no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
오호. 아, 죄송해요.
Potato! Stupid!
나는 한 명만 때린다.
Stupid! Stupid!
이거 적을 다른 애를 그 마킹하려면 어떻게 해야 되지? 프로테거를 사용하는 중에 세모를 길게 눌러서 스투페파이로 적을 카운트하고 기절시키세요. 아, 제가 무의식적으로 놀래갖고 꾹 눌렀군요. 오, 엄마야. 덤벼! 무의식적으로 때렸어. 아! 아! 아야! 엄마 무서워. 죽어! 뭐야, 이거 되게 싸우는 맛이 나는데요? 아, 아파. 무서워. 됐다. 아, 그만 와, 그만. 오.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
상자 있을 것 같은데. 아, 질주를 하려면 L3. 이
Revelio.
금방에
Lumos.
상자는 없구만. 자, 들어갑시다. 이게 뭐지?
There you
교수님?
are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive.
아, 그거
For viewing
펜시브구나,
memories.
이거.
I wonder. Follow my lead.
오. 아까 그 조각상 사람이다.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
찰스
May be impossible
루드
to follow.
퍼시벌 렉.
It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it
Oh.
did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
뭐야, 불안해.
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for
얘가
that.
랄록이네.
Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the
빠져요,
vault.
은행원 선생님.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant
안 돼.
access only to one with the key, and you didn't have...
I have no patience for traitors.
네가 배신한 거 아니야?
Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
뭐야, 얘 왜 양손 마법을 구사하는 거죠? 어우. 없어져 버렸다. 빨리 가야 되겠는데.
I know a way out.
교수님?
Professor!
오. 한 번에 2명이나 잃을 뻔했네.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here.
어디죠?
Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
아, 호그와트였어. 능력 있는 사람 호그와트로 가라 이건가? 자, 드디어 입학인가 봐요. 아닌가? 기차 타고 가는 걸 보니까 오, 멋있는데. 호그와트 레거시. 아, 지금까지가 프롤로그였나봐요.
Good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
오.
I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
어.
Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you.
교수님이 나쁜 사람은 아니어야 될 텐데.
Ready for the sorting ceremony?
약간 의심병이 도져가지고. 혼나겠다, 야.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
블랙 교수님?
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
시리우스 블랙 교수님이랑 그 가족이.
Nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
빨리 가자, 빨리.
I'll be in touch.
왜 나랑 닮은 애가 있잖아.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
이분이 위즐리.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
아, 친절하셔.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
5학년이라서.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
탐험이 더 좋은데 수업보다는.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
신의? 대담함? 호기심? 신의가 뭐죠? 호기심? 신의? 여기서 신의라고 이렇게 띡 표현해버리니까 이거 맞나 싶은데. 잠깐만요. 호기심? 신의? 야망? 야망은 아닌 것 같아요. 신의로 가야 되나? 호기심, 신의. 신의면은 의리지. 의리가 더 중요하죠.
A
의리가.
sense of loyalty?
맞아,
I believe
친구가
myself to
중요하지.
be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
호기심도 좋고 신의도
You do not
좋았는데
give
어떤
up
걸로 할까
easily,
고민되네요.
do you? You're undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival
그리핀도르
here
나오는 거
this
아니야?
evening. Perhaps you belong in
나
Hufflepuff.
다른 것도 가능하긴 한가 보네요. 근데 저는 이미 기숙사 배정을 다 해왔습니다. 저의 기숙사는 후플푸프였기 때문에 수락하도록 하겠습니다.
Better be Hufflepuff.
오, 바꿔주신다 바로.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in
네,
last spring's
왜요?
final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
아니 퀴디치가 진짜 재밌는 것인데.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
나 밥도 못 먹었는데.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
오.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
에?
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar.
아이고 무서워라.
Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
에? 뭐라고? 여기 들어가는 방식 왜 이래? 헬가 허프퍼프.
Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
여기 들어가는 방식이 되게 이상하네요. 오. 바로 자버렸어.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
친구들도 못 만들었네. 아, 갑자기 차를 마신다고? 내려놔 임마. 차 컵제로 마셔버렸나봐. 엄마야 놀래라. 전력 질주 하려던가. 사과도 먹을 수 있네. 맛있다. 많이 먹고 커야지 쑥쑥. 여기 기숙사가 천장이 좀 낮긴 하지만 좋은데요? 얘들아 안녕. 사과 하나 더 먹어. 우와 여기 기숙사 이쁘다. 친구는 없는 건가? 5학년부터 다닌다고 신기하대. 이게 뭐지? 이게 뭐지? 불꽃이 있는데요? 뭔지 모르겠지만 일단 나가봅시다. 늦게 입학한다 그러네 다들.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
사과는 계속 먹을 수 있네. 아델라이트. 뭐야 여자 이름인데요? 예쁜 친구가 있는 것 같은데. 아니었어.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong.
네?
Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
왜 벌써 소문이 퍼졌지? 맞긴
That
해.
one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
삼촌은
Are
괜찮으셔?
you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
만나서 반가웠다.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
오.
Arthur's got you. It's all right. You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
뭐지 얘는? 아 고양이 꺼내주고 있네요.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes.
나는 길 맨날 잃을
Welcome
텐데.
to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you.
Arthur?
Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
마법동물은 멋있는데.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious.
펍스킨이 뭘까요?
Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
동물을 길러본 적 있는가?
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
그럴만하다야.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
아 성에서 길 엄청 잃을 것 같은데 큰일 났다. 마지막 한 명은 레노라.
Thank you for
여도
not
여자인.
biting me.
뭐야 머리 모양이 아까.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
따라잡아야 할 게 많네.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... Being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw.
아 공부 좋아하나
I'm
보다.
rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
근데 왜 그냥
Did
다시
you
한번
really
물어보죠?
think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They
아.
both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring.
그때 다르네.
The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
아니 여기 여자애들은 머리 모양이 다 비슷하네. 엄마야.
Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
누구야? 포핑 스타팅 누구야? 아이작 쿠퍼는 몇 명씩이나 팬들이 있다는데 아이작 쿠퍼 누굴까요? 나중에 보러 가야겠는데.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here.
수능이네.
After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
이게 뭐지? 오! 망했다.
Wizard's Field Guide.
필드
It will
가이드.
help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have.
알려주진
Walk with
않으시는
me
거.
and we shall put it to the test.
필드 가이드.
This way.
선생님 달려요. 와, 여기 기숙사까지
The
오는
guide will
길도
give you
까먹겠는데요.
opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
피브스?
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
야, 계단을 맨날 이렇게 타고 다니면 너무 힘들겠다. 사과 하나 먹어야지.
Simply
이게 뭐지?
cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
집요정의 레시피 책. 헬가 푸풀푸푸만의 요리 레시피가 담겨 있다고 소문이 도는 책. 수백 년 동안 호그와트 학생들에게 사랑받아온 레시피가 담겨 있습니다. 이 책에 수록된 기구, 자두 피클과 같은 일부 요리는 처음 맛보면 그 맛을 잘 모르지만 먹을수록 중독됩니다. 오. 아, 이게 챌린지군요. 오케이. 진행 상황 추적 가능. 필드 가이드.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
맛있다.
Revelio.
이런 걸 쓰면서 다녀야 되나? 어머! 뭐 있는데요?
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how
Blue
to use
불꽃?
blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
플루 불꽃을 발견했다. 플루 불꽃을 사용해서 언제든지 빠른 이동 가능하다. 오우. 호그와트는 크게 두 구역으로 나눠집니다. 지도의 왼쪽은 학생들과 교수들이 지내는 공간으로 휴게실과 연회장이 있습니다. 연회장. 이 보기에서는 해당 지역에서 이용할 수 있는 플루불꽃을 볼 수 있습니다. 초록 플루불꽃은 자신의 기숙사 휴게실을 비롯해 발견한 불꽃들을 나타냅니다. 회색 플루불꽃은 미발견 불꽃의 위치입니다. 오른쪽 구역에서는 천문학의 탑, 도서관, 온실과 같은 교육과 관련된 시설들이 자리 잡고 있습니다. 아, 그러네. 위즐리 교수가 당신을 위해 중앙홀 플루불꽃을 잠금 해제했습니다. 네모로 중앙홀 플루불꽃으로 빠른 이동을 해보세요.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Revelio.
응?
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
레벨리오를 쓰면은 이런 게 가능하잖아.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
킹스 크로스.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts
마법
classes
수업과
today.
마법 방어법
And
수업.
I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as
Ah.
possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
얜 부모님이 누구길래 돈이 있죠? 마법
What will
수업.
I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan.
로넨
He's a
교수님.
clever and entertaining wizard and a talented teacher.
어두운 마법 방어법은요?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense against the dark arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
호그스미드.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in
버터맥주
due
먹어도
course.
되는 건가? 맥주는 아닌 건가?
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
일단 비밀은 해놓을까요? 그런 일은
I'm sorry,
없었어요.
Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself.
둘이
Might I rely
신경전
on
하는
you,
거
Professor
같냐?
Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
그걸 통해서 나중에 평가하나?
Come find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today,
Ah.
and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
그럼 수업도 하고 요것도 하고 저것도 하고 아주 난리가 아니구만.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor
어우,
Weasley's
다행이다, 말 안 해서.
interrogation regarding our late arrival?
들으셨나
I did my
보네요.
best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
지도에서 사용 가능한 퀘스트를 추적할 수 있다. 이 표시는 주요 퀘스트를 나타낸다. 주요 퀘스트를 완료하면 스토리를 진전시킬 수 있고 새로운 기능이 잠금 해제되며 XP를 얻을 수 있습니다. 일부 퀘스트는 마법 및 레벨 필요사항이 요구되지 않아 잠겨 있습니다. 이 경우 필요되는 레벨에 도달하거나 퀘스트를 활성화하는 데 필요한 주문이 필요합니다. 교수의 과제를 완료하거나 퀘스트 보상으로 새로운 주문을 배우세요. 얻은 마법 수업이랑 마법 수업. 오케이.
The map is enchanted to help you
길을
find
찾을
your
때마다
way.
사용할 수 있는
This will be
마법지도.
incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead.
Oh,
What with
바쁘다, 바빠.
classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
마법 나침반. 오! 길치를 위한 퀘스트들이 왜 이렇게 많죠? 오케이, 수업부터 들으러 갑시다. 아, 다행이다. 제가 가장 큰 문제가 길치거든요. 와, 이거 좋네. 그럼 가보도록 합시다.